Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Reynolds and
Mrs. Bear.
And we are going to do a couple examples for you from the rotation homework. I expect the bell to probably ring in the middle of this, so prepare your nerves to be scared. I don't know. Okay, so number 1A says graph the triangle RST with vertices R at 2, 3, S at 5, 4, and T at 4, 8. First step is I need to go ahead and graph this. So 2, 3, that's point R, right, Mrs. Bear?
Mm-hmm.
And then 5, 4 is point S. And I haven't done this ahead, so I'm doing this live. This is crazy. 4, 8
Right there
is point T. So, okay, so we're, oh, thank you.
Your protractor's tiny.
I always like to use a protractor, but here is my triangle. And you know what? I know I say this in class, and I'm going to say it again. Use a straight edge. I let some of you borrow my straight edges today. Use a straight edge, please. Okay, now using a rule for a rotation of 90 degrees counterclockwise, meaning this way, graph triangle R prime S prime T prime on the graph below and write the new coordinates. So I'll use my graph paper to do this. Step 1 is to darken in my axes. Okay. Step 2, I go ahead and draw my triangle, and I'll use that. I'm going to use a pen so you can see. And then like that.
Put the letters too.
Thank you. Okay.
And then did you teach them where you flip it over and color on the other side?
Yes. So then we turn the wax paper over, and Mrs. Bear is going to help me shade in the other side.
It doesn't have to be perfect. I just trace over each side of my figure.
Okay. So I'm rotating 90 degrees counterclockwise. I'm going to tack down the origin and then spin my triangle like this.
Beautiful.
And then I don't know if using a straight edge is the best way, but it seems like it might be.
I usually don't use it till after.
Oh, okay.
But I've noticed that some of my students use it throughout. I think it's just a matter of personal preference. I always use my straight edge
To finally graph it.
at the very end to make it very precise.
There's that bell. Okay, so I can see where it's going to go. And my first point, R prime, is going to be right here. And notice that's at -3, 2. And then
Label it
R prime. And then S prime is this one here. So that's at -4, 5. S prime. And then T prime is, I looked up here to see that it was going to go all the way to the 8 because I wasn't sure here if it was supposed to make it all the way to the 8. And since it goes to the 8 on the y-axis, I know it'll go to the 8 over here on the x-axis. So T prime is going to be -8, 4.
Yeah, the patty paper is not precise. It makes kind of a sketch, and then we have to be more precise when we draw it.
And I would like you to use pencil. I'm using this pen because pencil doesn't really show up on my videos very much. So I have to use pen to write this in. Okay. And my coordinates were R prime is -3, 2.
S prime.
S prime is
-4,
-4,
5.
5. Okay. And
T prime was -8, 4.
4. Okay, and that's question number 1. I want you to go ahead and try a couple more on your own. I'll post more homework help along with this. Okay, have a great day.